Let me tell you a story about a very quiet kind of power. It is not loud. It does not shout. You cannot see it. But it builds empires. It builds champions. This is the story of that power. This is the story of discipline. Our story is about a young man. We will call him Leo. Leo worked in a big office. His job was to sit at a computer. His days were gray. He felt heavy. Slow. Every morning was difficult. He did not want to leave his bed. He needed motivation. He waited for a feeling to push him. A feeling of excitement. Of energy. That feeling, it never came. He watched videos of great athletes. He saw their victories. Their gold medals. Their smiles. He thought, they are so motivated. They are so passionate. He wanted that passion. He waited for it to hit him like lightning. It did not come. One evening, he looked in the mirror. He did not like what he saw. A tired face. A body that felt weak. A spirit that felt empty. That night, he made a decision. A very small, quiet decision. He did not feel excited. He did not feel motivated. He felt determined. Just a little. He said, "Tomorrow, I will run. Just for 10 minutes." The next morning, his alarm rang at 6 a.m. It was dark. It was cold. His bed was warm. Every part of his mind said, "No. Stay. Sleep. You are tired." This was the first battle. Not a big battle. A small, quiet one. Between the warm bed and the cold floor. He moved his legs. He put his feet on the floor. This was the first victory. Not a run. Just getting up. He put on his old shoes. He walked outside. The air was cold. He started to run. His body hurt. His lungs burned. After 3 minutes, he wanted to stop. His mind shouted, "This is stupid. Go home." But he had said 10 minutes. So he looked at his watch. And he ran. 4 slow, painful minutes. Then, he stopped. He walked home. He felt terrible. He was not happy. He was not motivated. He just did it. This was day 1. No feeling. Just action. Day 2. The alarm rang again. The bed was even warmer. The voice was louder. "You proved it. You did it yesterday. That's enough. Rest today." This is the voice that stops most dreams. It is a comfortable, logical voice. But he remembered his decision. Not a feeling. A decision. He put his feet on the floor again. He ran for 10 minutes. It was still hard. Still painful. He did this for a week. Every day. Same time. Same 10 minutes. No music. No excitement. Just the sound of his breath, and the voice in his head telling him to quit. After 2 weeks, something small happened. The run was still not easy. But it was not a surprise anymore. It was a task. Like brushing his teeth. He did not think too much. He just got up and did it. This is the beginning of routine. The beginning of habit. When you stop debating and just do. 1 month passed. He now ran for 15 minutes. Not because he felt great. But because the schedule said so. He made a schedule on his wall. A simple piece of paper. It did not say, "Feel motivated." It said, "Run." 6 a.m. Then, the rain came. A cold, morning rain. This was a big test. The bed was perfect. The world outside was wet and dark. The voice was strong. Be reasonable. Don't run in the rain. You will get sick. It sounded so wise. He sat on the edge of his bed. He thought for a full minute. He did not want to go. He felt zero motivation. But then he looked at his schedule. The simple piece of paper. It represented his word to himself. Did his word only count when the weather was good? He put on his shoes. He ran in the rain. It was cold. Water was in his eyes. But 5 minutes in, a strange thing happened. He started to smile. Not because it was fun, but because he was doing it. He was stronger than the rain. He was stronger than the voice. That day, he did not build fitness. He built trust. Trust in himself. This is what discipline really is. It is self-trust. It is keeping a promise to yourself when no one is watching and there is no reward. Months passed. The routine was his anchor. Wake up. Run. Go to work. The runs became longer. 30 minutes. His body changed. It became lighter, stronger. But more important, his mind changed. The heavy feeling at work began to lift. He could think clearer. He felt a quiet confidence. Not because he was the best runner, but because he knew he would do what he said. People at work noticed. "You look good," they said. "You must love running. You are so motivated." He would smile. But inside, he knew the truth. He did not love it. Some days, he hated it. The motivation never came like a lightning bolt. The discipline came like a slow sunrise. It came from showing up on the good days and the bad days. One day, a colleague asked him, "How do you do it every day? What's your secret?" Leo thought. He said, "I don't wait to feel ready. I just know it's time to run." The men looked confused. He wanted a secret trick. A magic phrase. There was none. Only the quiet, repeated action. A year passed. Leo saw a poster for a local race. A 10-kilometer race. He had never raced. The old voice spoke. "That's for real runners. Not for you." But the new voice, the voice built by a year of early mornings, said, "Why not?" He wrote the race date on his schedule. His training did not change much. Just a little longer run on Saturdays. The routine continued. Wake up. Run. The discipline was the engine. It did not get louder for the race, it just kept running, like a reliable heart. Race day came. He was nervous. Everyone looked fast and serious. The old feelings came back. You don't belong here. But then the horn sounded. And his body knew what to do. It was just another run. The same legs, the same breath, the same rhythm he had built for 365 days. He ran. He did not win. He was in the middle of the group. But when he crossed the finish line, he felt something new. Something deep. It was not the happiness of a medal. It was the pride of a promise kept. A promise made in the dark, cold mornings, now finished in the sunshine. He looked at his hands. The same hands that hit the alarm clock every day. They had carried him here. His ordinary body, transformed by ordinary actions, repeated. That evening, he looked at his simple schedule on the wall. That piece of paper was a champion. Not him. The routine was the champion. The discipline was the winner. He realized the great lie he believed for so long. He thought champions were born with motivation. With a fire that never goes out. Now he knew the truth. Champions are built with discipline. They are built on days when the fire is out. When there are only cold ashes. They put one foot in front of the other anyway. The power was never in a feeling. The power was in the action. The decision. Repeated. Again and again. So, what is your run? What is the one small thing you know you should do, but you wait to feel ready? Maybe it is to study. To write. To create. To eat well. To learn a new word in English every day. You are waiting for motivation. Stop waiting. It is a guest that never arrives on time. Instead, make a decision. A small, quiet decision. Not for a year. Not for a month. For tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will read for 10 minutes. Tomorrow, I will walk for 15 minutes. Write it down. Put it on your wall. Then, when tomorrow comes, and your warm bed calls, or your phone distracts you, remember this story. Remember Leo's feet on the cold floor. That is the moment. The battle is won right there. Not in the race. In the first move out of bed. Do not do it because you feel like it. Do it because you said you would. Build trust with yourself, one kept promise at a time. The first week will be hard. The voice will be loud. The second week, it will still be hard. But it will be familiar. After a month, it will be a part of you. After a year, it will have transformed you. You will look in the mirror and see a different person. A person who can trust themselves. This is the greatest strength in the world. Discipline is not a punishment. It is freedom. It is the freedom from your changing feelings. It is the ship that carries you to your dreams on a sea of lazy, unmotivated days. Start small. Start now. Do not look for the power in motivation. Find it in your next action. In your next decision. You have that power. It is quiet, but it is mighty. Use it today.